65 from Castleberry up to Evergreen. That is a nasty drive at this point with rainfall rates around 6 inches per hour. Those are some very prolific downpours that actually extend all the way now towards Andalusia. Points to the south, we're still seeing some scattered heavy rain in and around Bruton, and then the rain started to lighten up across Escambia and Santa Rosa counties in northwest Florida. And still one little downpour which is starting to rain itself out now south of Robertsdale, earlier producing a ton of lightning and some very heavy rain over the Loxley community. We still have a flood advisory in effect for Monroe, Conecuh, and Escambia counties in Alabama, thanks to this area picking up well over 2 to 3 inches of rain just in the last, I would say, 6 hours or so. So tonight, temperatures will fall back into the low 70s north, upper 70s right at the coast. A typical evening. Also, we're still keeping our eyes on Tropical Storm Josephine. I'll have the track from the Hurricane Center, and we'll talk about your weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
And make sure you download the WKRG weather app. It's free in the App Store and Google Play.
Now let's talk about the coronavirus pandemic. High school football returns a week from tonight, but there are still questions about social distancing at stadiums and protocols that will be in place.
Sports Director Randy Patrick joins us now in the studio. Randy, there doesn't seem to be much uniformity or clarity, and we're getting pretty close to kickoff here.
Yeah, we're asking a lot of questions, and we're getting some answers, in fact, late this afternoon. But it becomes very complicated about social distancing at high school football stadiums. Some hold less than 1,000. Others, like Ladd Peoples, can hold up to 40,000. High school systems and members of the Alabama High School Athletic Association have been instructed to set up social distancing for football stadiums based on the guidelines set forth by the governor's Safer at Home order. Now, it is taking some schools a long time to interpret just how many fans the order will allow. So far, the Mobile County Public School System has not made its stadium social distancing plan public, and the season starts next Thursday night when Williamson plays LaFleur at Ladd Peoples Stadium. A Ladd official told me today that late this afternoon, the stadium and school system came up with a plan for the stadium that will allow close to 7,000 fans to attend games, and of course, they'll be socially distanced. Baldwin County Public Schools expected to announce its social distancing plan tomorrow. Gulf Shores High School announced today it will allow 50% stadium capacity at its stadium, which holds 3,200 fans. In Mobile, security measures that were put in place last year throughout Mobile County in all football stadiums will be in place this year, and that includes metal detectors at all entrances. Now, another issue that has to be resolved is how to socially distance high school bands. That is, if they're allowed to perform. UMS Wright coach Terry Curtis told me just a few moments ago that Baker's band will not be performing when the Hornets visit the Bulldogs a week from Friday night, but UMS Wright's band will perform. He said bands count against attendance, and it will be up to individual schools to determine if a stadium can accommodate 2 bands during a game. Now, UMS Wright is currently in COVID quarantine. And will the 3-time state champions be ready to play Baker High School next Friday night? I'll have more on that coming up later in sports.